Hey, it's Dustin Bird. I wanted to show you around where I grew up and show you a little bit about who I am. So we are downtown Tweed right now at the Village Grill, where I played my very first show when I was probably like 15, and I was super nervous, but it's what kicked everything off for me. So this song is actually the song that I was named after. This song came on the radio just like it just did when my mom and dad were driving me home from the hospital right after I was born, and they didn't have a name for me, and Dustin sounded a lot like the name Dustin, so that's how you got my name. This is where I did my very first local TV interview, and I was so nervous on camera the whole time. Just up the road from the TV studio, Empire Theater, and this is where I opened my first major show for an artist by the name of Tyler Shaw, who ended up being one of the writers on the title track of my new album, Unscripted. So it's pretty cool, kind of full circle. So a question that I get asked a lot is, what inspires me to make the music that I make? And a big part of it, from a production perspective, is just sound. I'm inspired by a lot of different sounds, but when it comes to my lyrics, I'm just inspired by real life and things that happen to me and have happened to people I know, and that's really it. That's all it is. This is the road that I grew up on. This is where pretty much my whole childhood happened. And I learned to drive on this road. I've written some of my first songs here, and I've written so many songs since about growing up around here, like every little town on the album. And, there's a lot of lines placed everywhere, so try and pick them out if you're listening. But it's starting to rain, so we're gonna head back to the studio and talk about some new music. And this is my little home studio. This is where I make all the music. Let's go through a little bit of it. Sometimes I just end up writing a song old school, just on the acoustic guitar or on the piano or any one of these other instruments. I just kind of hash things out as I go. Sometimes I just do it to a track. It just kind of depends on what the idea is asking for. In this case, I've got a really cool kind of, it's like a little loop that I made, and I'll be kind of top lining that and trying to make some cool stuff to that, so let's jump into it. Yeah, na 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 na. Thanks so much for hanging out. I'm gonna get back to her.